There is a new King George on the scene these days, one who eventually may be referred to in the history books as the man who captured the hearts of America. And to apply a phrase from Malcolm Gladwell, the 2012 season was a tipping point for his career. After only 2 seasons in the league, the 23-year-old George is already on the verge of stardom.
We are seeing a superstar in the making here with Paul George. Gets the step on LeBron James. The Birdman is just a little bit late, rotating over.
That may seem like a bold pronouncement for a player who only averaged 12.1 points per game last year. But there's plenty evidence to explain why the NBA is high on George, who jumped 130 spots in the ESPN NBA Players ranking this year, from number 205 to number 75. At 6'8", George dwarfs most opposing shooting guards, and because of his pure jumper, George shot 38.5% from beyond the arc last season.
To get a good look at a three, kind of let that one go.
Small forwards are forced to guard the Indiana swingman closely, giving him ample opportunity to attack the basket at a moment's notice. An attack is exactly what George does when he powers to the rim. As the world saw in the Sprite Slam Dunk Contest last February, George has very few peers athletic.
Oh, this is what I want to see.
You know what? I got to take
Indiana Pacer love.
I've got to take my hat off to Larry Bird because he's done a good job putting his team together.
So you brought two of your teammates out, Paul George from Indiana. You brought two of your teammates out. So that means one's going to pass it, one's going to jump. Why do you have two people out here?
Well, I mean, I got a sky over the big fella, and I need an assist man, so.
He's going to jump over Roy Hibbert.
Wait. You're going to jump. We've seen people who jump over, so you're going to jump over Dante Jones, right?
Him too.
Oh, you're going to jump? Well, let me see what you're going to do. You're going to jump over 7'1", Roy, 7'2". I'm sorry, excuse me, I'll give you that inch. I'll give you the inch. And 6'7", Dante Jones.
This is
Let's see what's going on right here.
I like this. Oh, my goodness.
Well, first of all,
Oh, he's too close. That's what he's telling me.
It's a lot easier
close,
to
yeah,
jump
back it
over
up.
Diddy. Oh, he's going to try it by himself?
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
He's going to try it by himself?
Oh, my goodness. Say it. I want to hear you say it. Superman is in the building. He jumped over 2 buildings. The high
The dunk
rise in the
intensity meter
condominium.
right there. It registered in 18.
Hey, that's impressive.
Let me see if Roy, no, that's good. Hit him in the back of the head.
But what he did in the All-Star Weekend pales in comparison to the dunk he threw down during the Nike Festival at a sports tour in China back in August. Paul George is from Palmdale, California, a high desert town north of Los Angeles. To his credit, he was a Clippers fan in his youth. He didn't play organized basketball until high school, preferring to play on the street rather than in the gym. He was recruited by some East Coast schools, like Georgetown and Penn State, but George decided to stay close to home and play for Fresno State. He played for the Bulldogs for 2 seasons. He was a late bloomer and a little underrated when it came to the draft. Let's check it out.
With the 10th pick in the 2010 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Paul George of Fresno State University. Paul George from Fresno State, 6'9", 214 pounds, almost 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 steals a game. He led the team in all those categories this past season. He originally signed with Pepperdine out of high school before a coaching change compelled him to transfer to Fresno State. What kind of player is he, Jay Billis?
You know, Stu, he's a little bit of a late bloomer. A guy who's 6'8", he's got a 6'11" wingspan, so he's long, he's very versatile. He's got all the tools. He's got a very good shooting stroke. He's got good quickness. He's got speed, and he's improved over the last year and a half. He's improved as a finisher. He's improved as a free throw shooting.
I'm here with Ballers Block here with Paul George. Paul, how you doing?
Doing good.
Okay. Now I hear that you're a big 2K person. I know you play online and everything like that. What team do you run with first off?
Oh, I run with the Pacers all day.
Pacers?
So
do you think, as far as the game, do you think they got you where you should be? I think you like a 70-something. Do you think you should be higher or lower?
I mean, I think if I was any higher on there, I think the game would be a wrap. I mean, because I go off for like 50s, and I'm like a 70 overall. So if my rating was any higher, the game would be just cheating.
Yeah, because, I mean, they got you on there. Like, I don't shoot with you at all. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you in and I'll lead pass with you all day because you could dunk over everybody. But I don't shoot with you at all. They need to work on your little jump or whatever.
Here's James on the drive to the rim. LeBron James taking to the rim, and Miami. Here comes George, got the step and stuffs one move and counts on the foul. Final seconds of the third. Here's James with a long three. It's good. No hand slap.
This is good. This is going to be good between these two players.
That was a mistake, LeBron. You empowered a young rising star who's only 23 years of age, just turned 23, just made his first All-Star team. You empowered him by treating him as an equal, worthy of some kind of back and forth in-game one-on-one competition that is beneath your dignity, LeBron James, as a four-time MVP. Did you see Paul George in this conversation with ESPN light up when he talked about it? It was like, he was talking to me? He said, I made a big boy play? Wow. And then Paul George actually looked like he initiated the potential handshake, but LeBron certainly handshook back, or at least slapped five with him as they went up the court. Here's my point, Stephen A. I said last year, after the finals, it was very shrewd on LeBron James' part to buddy up with Kevin Durant the summer before last year's finals. Kevin Durant was already a proven equal of LeBron James. As they went into that finals last year, Kevin Durant had already made 3 All-Star teams and won 3 NBA scoring titles. That's in the mode of keep your friends close, LeBron, and your enemies closer. And I did not think Kevin played with the tenacity and the fury he should have played with against his good buddy LeBron James in that final. Shrewd move there. Not now. You're being too nice, a little too sportsmanlike, a little too much as the big brother mentor to the potential star, who's not nearly a star yet. But you're making him feel like a star, LeBron. You're empowering the Pacers to think, wow, we do belong on the same floor with LeBron. He's treating us with respect. He's treating us like equals. LeBron, you should be stepping on their psychological throats. If I dare say it, the way Michael Jordan always did. He's your hero, he's your idol, he was your role model as a basketball player. You need to have a little more MJ in you right now against a dangerous opponent, LeBron, because you're making this opponent a little too dangerous.
Oh, James with the steal. LeBron James with the finish to bring the Heat within 2. 7-0 run for Miami. He does, but the Pacers are on it 2-on-1. Here's Hill, rejected by James. Paul George has gotten the best of LeBron James. He's been spectacular at both ends of the floor.
Right now, LeBron James is playing with a sense of urgency and desperation for his team.
George in the face of Bosh, serving up a facial. The series will be all tied at 3, setting up a 7th and final game Monday night.
Look how high LeBron James is on this play, almost hitting his head on the rim.
My goodness. The Miami Heat headed to the NBA Finals for the third consecutive season.